Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Sebastian Stroller, and today we want to talk about some examples and practices regarding our last talk about expectations. And I want to invite you to join our online event, Why You Are Stuck, on August 29th at 8 p.m. Bangkok time. You can choose the topic you want to talk about with me, and let's see, we will find some reasons why you are may stuck in situations you are in. The link to join our event you will find within these videos and in the comments. Regarding to our last talk about expectations. I want you to remember a situation when you had expectations, you did everything done you could to reach the expectations you had. But the expectations you had did not came true. Do you remember a specific situation when you had expectations and expectations did not came true? How you felt? Do you remember this? It is important to understand that expectations are conscious feelings and thoughts about unconscious longings. We come back to this in a few minutes. If parents talk to me about their children, they mostly telling me, you know what, at home our children are super freak and super annoying, don't listen to us, and so on. But if we go somewhere else, to other families, with other people in restaurants and so on, they are the loving children of this planet. We not even recognize that these are our children. And this behavior never change, right? Children show a face they have to show in that specific environment. And we do the same thing. We show a different face at work, in social environments, and so on. In workplaces, over 80% talking about they have the risk of burnout and suffer already burnout symptoms. While companies, almost all companies, talking about how happy all the employees are. Companies showing their best face or pretend, and employees showing their best face at workplace and pretend, like children do if they come to an unknown place. Why is this important? This understanding of this behavior is important to understand your expectations and deal with your expectations. And now back to the situation. You had expectation and it's not come true. You are not request yourself why your expectations are not came true. You increase your expectations for the next time. Expectations are missed, and you not lower your expectations, you higher your expectations, and all the time you do so and expectations are missed, you make other people, situations, and so on responsible for that your expectations are not get fulfilled. But you do not communicate that. You keep it within you. Do you know these trend videos about before and after I see my partner? Before and after I see my best friend. Those people are in a situation looking really angry, awaiting that the partner or the friend come, and as soon partner or friend come, they change from tension and angry to happiness. But what it really is, we can clearly see expectations, we can clearly see emotions, we can clearly see how change emotions from that state into another one. And the person think that the partner or the best friend is responsible for that inner state shift from tension, angry to happiness. But the partner and or best friend have nothing to do with the situation you are in. And this comes from childhood. You had a situation when you are awaiting your parents or part of your parents and they did not come. And we take that into our adulthood. And we think other people are responsible for any kind of our moods. But we create this in ourselves. Your partner, your best friend have nothing to do with your inner state. Even if you made an appointment with them and they did not, or they missed the appointment, what you make out of this situation is 100% depending on you. And if you look back to your childhood, I am sure that you find exactly same situation when you have waited for your parents or for part of your parents and they did not come. It is important to understand that this childhood event is over. Your parents can't give you that anymore. You have to fulfill that, integrate that on your own. Anger is fear. Fear is control. And if you are in a situation like this, waiting for another person, get angry or annoyed or get tension because that person don't come, this is control, and you can't control it. And if you can feel that and you know it is control, a situation you cannot control, you have to ask yourself, where in my life I lost control, I want to control, I get controlled, and so on. That specific situation that make you angry, awaiting someone, and this person don't come, is just a trigger what shows you what you have to work with. And you have to work with as long it triggers you. It is solved if a situation like that don't trigger you anymore. And to integrate this, to process that, is feeling that emotions or that feelings, not suppress that, feel it. Thank you that you let me feeling this. Look to it. Is it moving to your body? Is it on one place? Until it fades. And then you have to look to similar situations in your life. Your triggers are mirrors. What you have to work with and what you have to solve. And a very good exercise to do so is driving a car. Every time you're driving your car now, it's not allowed to freak out, to do external actions, slapping something, shouting, and so on. This is not allowed. You can drive as you normally drive, but if situations like, why you drive like that, come, no external response is allowed. You observe the feeling. You feel through that feeling until it fades. After it fades, you look, why does it trigger me? And you look to similar situations in your life. Control is fear. Fear creates anger. And if this triggers you, what you cannot control, this is the perfect mirror for yourself. Like if you have partner cheating on you or lying to you, you may ask why they are cheating on me, why they are lying to me. And I hear you saying, yeah, but I don't cheat and I don't lie. I believe this is true. But then you have to look where you're cheating on yourself. Where are you lying to yourself? The relationships you have, doesn't matter which one. You want to be in these relationships? Do you want to be at your workplace? Or you just climbing from payday to payday? This is cheating on yourself. This is lying to yourself. And you get angry if someone really does it. If someone else does it. This you don't accept. This make you angry. But you can live with lying and cheating to yourself. And it does not mean that you need to accept that people don't come to appointments you made. You don't need to accept that. You don't need to accept that people are lying to you. You don't need to accept that. You don't need to accept that people are cheating on you. You don't need to accept that. But you allow them to do so while staying in those relationships, in those situations, in those environments. And you can't left that because you are not aware of what you are doing and why you respond the way you respond. And by understanding what we're doing, feeling emotions and triggers that trigger us and work with this, becoming aware what we respond to, how we respond to things, we understand and process. And if we reach a certain clarity about our doings and the provided feelings about that, we change actions and handlings about people, situations, and environments who treat you the way they treat you right now. And then you did not respond with anger or being upset. You respond out of clarity. And again, as long the same events triggers you, as long it is not processed. And you will see after it is processed that those situations disappear. And if you want me to look to your situations, or you just want a conversation about certain situations, August 29, 8 p.m. Bangkok time, link to join you will find in the description and in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.